Okay, I will call this meeting of the Sunday County Commissioners to order for Thursday, August 26, 2001. Let us begin by joining me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anthony, do you have it today?
Sure.
All right.
Dear God, we ask you to look over this meeting today as we discuss county business, welcome our guests to the meeting. The kids are back to school and things seem to be going real well here in our county. We're so blessed. Amen.
Amen. Okay, you back and ready for roll call?
Yes.
Good timing. Go.
Commissioner Kirschner,
I am here.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Here.
Commissioner Schuff.
Here.
So now we need to accept the motion to approve the digital audio video recording of the previous session held August 19th.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Schuff,
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Kirschner.
Yes. County Administrator, what do you have for us?
Just want to remind everybody that we have our monthly EMS meeting on Thursday at 7 o'clock at the NCOESC, 928 West Market Street. And we did get a call yesterday from Sherry Brown's office letting us know that we had received a notice of grant award from the FAA. The entitlement amount was $1,107,375. COVID relief amount, $123,041. So the total grant amount, $1,230,416. And this is for the taxiway pavement, 16,000 feet of edge drain. I think this was all in our pre-app. Some of the drainage we didn't have to do because they found out there was enough rock or stuff under there. So we probably won't spend all this, but we did get awarded the full amount. So sent it to Brad, and I think Kylie sent it to Brian at Stan Tech. So
Is there a bidding process for that then, or that
we've already got the bids in for
The drainage.
yeah.
But the runway lights.
Yep, so the bids were from 600 to 800, I think.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Stan Tech's reviewing those.
This is the taxiway and the runway.
Yes, this is for the parallel taxiway pavement, deterioration to meet FAA administrative standards, 3,682 feet of the existing taxiway C to maintain the structural integrity of the pavement. So, and it's all 100%.
Very good.
We'll take it.
And that's all I have.
Okay. Commissioner Paradiso, would you like to begin today?
Yeah, a few things. First thing, I want to let everyone know we had a pretty successful broadband meeting. Charlene's in the audience. There were 9 townships represented at the meeting, 3 schools, 4 of our carriers in the county were there. It was a very productive meeting, and we're moving forward with plans to continue the process. We have the museum on our list today, but I have a compliment for the museum. And we received an email, all 3 commissioners, you're probably not aware of this, from a citizen. It said, I just wanted to pass along some feedback to all the Seneca County commissioners in reference to the Seneca County Museum. Recently, I've been doing some research trying to find historic photos of our home. We are preparing to fix up our exterior in the near future. I wanted to try to return it to its historic version. I've been looking through all kinds of materials at the Seneca County Library for years and have had no luck. About a month ago, I went over to the Seneca County Museum and asked for help. I met Teresa Sullivan, Fran, and Jan. So Teresa and Franny are here. They were so nice, helpful, and eager to join my search. Teresa made a few phone calls. Fran and Jane pulled multiple books, gave me a few ideas that I hadn't thought of. To say the least, I was impressed. I could tell you they were passionate and enjoyed what they were doing. So thank you. And it goes on, and you may know who that was, but I wanted to give you a compliment because you guys are working really hard there. So
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. Went to the EMS meeting in New River Monday night. That's progressing real well. They're looking forward to the meeting on the 2nd of September, as Stacy alluded to. We had a land bank meeting, and I have one more shout out to Judge Meyer that I think is worth noting. We're all cognizant of taxpayers' money, and Judge Meyer and his people at the juvenile court are just stellar with this. But he got a bid to clean his windows for $11,000, and he declined the bid and called the sheriff up and decided to look into the work crew. So the work crew, under the supervision of Deputy Kim, once again provided a valuable service. This is Judge Meyer email. And cost savings for Seneca County. 4 members of the crew were at the juvenile and probate court August 12th and 13th. They cleaned the interior and exterior windows on the first floor and the interior windows on the second and third floor. I received a quote for $11,000, but to do the exterior on the second and third floor, it was only $1,500. So we saved the county approximately $9,500 by using the work crew. So, you know, just really appreciate our electeds doing these kind of things. In addition to cleaning the windows, the work crew also made the courtroom tables shine, cleaned the back entrance steps, public restroom floors. Work ethic and attitude of your staff, once again, did not disappoint the court. So this was an email Judge Meyer sent to the sheriff, copied all the commissioners, and I wanted to share that because those are the kind of things that go on and are maybe not recognized as much as they should be. That's it. Thank you.
You're on, Commissioner.
Thank you, President Kirschner. Yeah, I've had a busy week and a half here. Last week got to meet with RGP, which is our regional growth partnership here. They have a 17 county territory here in Northwest Ohio, so we got an update on some of the projects and great things they're working on. They do a lot of really neat things kind of behind the scenes, not always taking credit for stuff, but they were a big part of Peloton coming into Northwest Ohio, and they have so many projects that they're working on here in the region. It's just exciting to get those updates. Had an interview with WTTF this morning, kind of gave some updates on the county. Wanted to congratulate Kessler & Company on their 1-year anniversary. They have a ribbon cutting today. Is that at 4 o'clock, Audrey? Yes. 4 o'clock next door to Washington Street Outfitters. Do you remember the exact address? I didn't write it down.
No.
Okay, well, it's online if you need to check that out. We have a meeting with the Board of Elections today at 5 p.m., going over some write-in ballot candidates. Also with the Fall Story of Business contest, Beyond Laser Creations, they're moving forward on getting open, but I was happy to see that some of the people that didn't necessarily win the contest are still moving forward with their business plans. So meeting with some of those individuals tomorrow, looking forward to helping them out and trying to get them open as well. Also, got some good news here this week, and I don't, with the talks that we've been having the last few months of getting a Little League football team started over in Fall Story, we're getting closer to that accomplishment. We look for that to start here this next year, maybe have a county-wide league, get a team on the east and the west side of the county, but we just received word we'll be getting a grant through the NFL. I'll get the details out to that here in the next week or so, but just solidifying a few things that we did get NFL monies to get a Little League team over in Fostoria, help their youth get into sports here at an earlier age, and hopefully teach them about some teamwork and some discipline. Also had some meetings with the Humane Society and the Dog Warden. We've been getting together once a month on how we can collaborate and work together. I think there's a perception in the community where people sometimes get confused, or it comes down to education as to which organization does what. So what we're doing is working on a pamphlet here, get something out to the AT, maybe the Daily, the radio station, kind of inform the public what the different duties and responsibilities are of each. So they're not exactly crossing streams, but we've been trying to work together closely with both organizations and try to make it easier for the public to know which direction to go if there's an issue when it comes to pets or problems. Also, let's see here, we have our next Seneca County sweep. It'll be in Attica. That'll be at 4 o'clock p.m., August 31st. I'd also like to thank Win Waste Solutions. At our last cleanup in Republic, they brought a couple roll-offs, and they allowed the community to have basically a a drop-off point for bulk trash and larger items, so they kind of teamed up here with the cleanup, and want to thank everybody at the Ariana House and Crossway for volunteering their time and coming out to help, and the members of the community. So we're heading out to a different village every 2 weeks and just helping clean up the downtowns. And that's all I've got.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Commissioner. I think September 2nd, Jimmy, if I'm correct, is that kickoff for the Buckeyes?
8 p.m.
Yeah, so if you ever want to go to EMS meeting, I guarantee it'll be over by 8 o'clock.
Maybe before. That's
Yeah.
true too.
10, maybe 10 till, enough time to get home.
Yeah.
We have in town today, along with Senator Reineke and Representative Clyde Scope, which is Economic Development Corporation for Clyde. It's a compliment because they are asking us what it is that we've done to improve the downtown area. They ask us about our facade improvement plan. Commissioner Schuff has talked about along the way maybe putting some money aside for facade improvements in some of the villages, similar to what's being done in the city of Tiffin. That's the kind of thing that they're looking at. But I think that's a real compliment that some of the smaller communities, are coming to Tiffin asking exactly what it is that we've done to improve the looks of our downtown, and how did we cooperate and get a courthouse built when it didn't seem like it could happen. And so we had that. The mayor was there. The mayor of Clyde was there. We also have a proposed resolution on Senate Bill 52, which is Senator Reineke's bill as it relates to alternative energy projects that we'll be bringing in here next week. Commissioner Paradiso will be sitting in with some of the citizens on a conference from the CCAO, County Commissioners Association of Ohio, to talk about what that really means to us, because there are some drastic changes in that bill from where it was originally written. And the onus for approval or disapproval or neutral status is really on the commissioners across the state. So we have to make certain we understand our responsibilities. Had a land bank meeting the other day, and I can tell you that has been an extremely successful program. Renee Smith from Foster Economic Development has taken over the administration of that. I don't have one of these days I'll bring the exact number of properties, but there's a lot of properties that were causing blight in both Fostoria, Tiffin, and some in Seneca County that are now either under reconstruction or have been raised, and now we have nice green lots, and they're all back on the county tax rolls. So that's the purpose, and that's what's going on, and it's been quite an experience, and it continues to be successful.
Can I add something to that?
Pardon me?
Sorry if I had something to that.
Yes.
With the land bank too, I think one thing that they've noticed is with some of these blighted properties coming down, maybe it was an eyesore in a certain neighborhood and it brought property values down for the surrounding areas, but once you get rid of some of these blighted, run-down, dilapidated homes, it actually helps increase the value throughout some of the neighborhoods, so it's a
Properties
win-win.
go up.
Mhm.
We should invite Renee for a report sometime between now and the end of the year. I think it would be eye-opening to the citizens.
Yeah, there's been
pretty
hundreds,
impressive,
yeah.
really. What's
Hundreds
going
of
on.
thousands of dollars and
Yeah, it's
multiple
100 plus
multiple
properties.
units. Yeah.
And it's good.
Okay, that is, I think, our reports. Do we have any old business?
No business.
None? Okay, let's start with new business then.
Do you want to go ahead and let the museum?
Oh, are we 10:15? Yeah, okay. Charlene and Teresa? You're up.
Good morning. It's been a while since we've been here, so just so the public knows, Charlene Watkins, Regional Planning, and I brought Teresa Sullivan with me from the Seneca County Museum. She's the director there. And the museum came to me last week, and we talked about the Ohio History Fund grant. They're looking at wanting to do some work on the carriage house. I'm going to let Teresa talk about that so you're aware of what they want to do. They would like to apply for the grant. We have to have the commissioner's approval to do so because technically the commissioners own the property. So we have submitted a resolution asking the commissioners to approve us submitting a grant for up to $20,000. That is a 60-40 grant, so that's you can max out at 60% or 20,000, whichever is lesser. And then there has to be a match of 40%. The Barnes Deinzer Foundation is looking at doing that match, depending on the dollar amount. And then we want to have this submitted within the next 2 weeks so that we're in before the timeline and when it's due. So we would be the grant administrator for that. There are 3 required roles. There is a fiscal officer, director, and the official. So I would do fiscal so that Teresa does not have to. Teresa would be the director of it, so she has oversight of the program. And then the basically the CEO or elected requirement would be President of the Commissioners, Commissioner Kirschner. So I will let Teresa explain what they're looking at using the money for, and we cordially request that the commissioners approve us applying for this.
Thank you. The Barnes Deinzer Foundation and I collaborated to look at this grant opportunity. We thought it was a wonderful opportunity at this time. The program obviously starts next year. It would be to do tuck pointing and stabilization of the carriage house. We're almost completed with the museum work on the building itself right now, so we thought the next step would be the carriage house.
It looks great, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
drive up and down. They're working hard on it.
They are.
The,
So they would do the entire carriage house,
Yes,
exterior?
exterior.
Okay. Windows are in good shape?
Yes,
and-
there, and
Should-
this is one of the things they might be looking at, because there is a little brickwork, I think, that needs done underneath the windows and things,
Yeah.
but just to stabilize that stuff, so
Good.
that's what we're looking at completing.
So I've had a conversation with Senator Reineke as recently as today. Part of what part of the emphasis of the capital improvement monies are HVAC systems and anything related to that. In this case, with the museum electrical systems.
Yes.
So we'll be talking to you soon about getting that on our list. And it could be state funded to the point where we could get maybe a new service in there from an electrical standpoint, and that would take care of a lot of woes, I think. So that is a priority at this
Yes.
point, just so you know that.
Thank you.
You have a lot of excited people in the room right now, including Stacy.
So, yes.
We're talking about using the ARP money for that, so if we could get capital
Yeah,
dollars for
there's-
that
that's
would be.
right. So there is,
That would be
there's a
wonderful
real
for the-
probability, a very high percentage of probability that that will take place sometime within the next 12 months or so.
Do you need to add that to our list for Mike Ditto? Is that a separate, or is that part of that group?
We may have to add it because it's all of a sudden become one of the priorities.
Yeah, let's put that on.
You know, handicap entrances, elevators, HVAC systems, all of a sudden are something that are high priority items.
Your CSB building too.
Yeah,
Keep up the
Yes.
good work.
Thank you.
yeah. The reason it came up is because the possibility of sometime doing something with the East Tower. One of the real priorities, again, whether it's public or private, is to get
ADA.
ADA accessibility to a building that doesn't have it.
So we know we need electrical and basically
Well, we know we need
HVAC.
HVAC, but we know we can't put HVAC system until we
Until
have.
we
That's
do the
what,
electrical.
just because we know another
Yeah.
entity in town that
Yeah, same
wanted to
idea.
upgrade the HVAC, but they had to put on electrical,
Right.
which is the same thing with the
Same
museum.
thing with us.
So that could
So,
be a
you
good
know, you need
thing.
bigger
That would be
insert.
wonderful for our
Yeah.
collection management.
I don't know a damn thing about electrical, except when somebody says knob and tube, I know that's not.
Do we have another extension cord? So.
Thank you.
Well, nice job, and
Thank
of
you.
course, we support this, or I don't think we have a problem, but good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Okay, so we still don't have a bid, oh, we do have a bid on Crossway.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're one. I
Oh,
gotta
we
wait till
gotta wait.
10:30.
Now we gotta wait till, okay, so why don't you get started on new business, and you probably get through it by 10:30.
Sure. Let's see, bring up my requests. Okay, so it looks like I got 3 steps today. I've got a supplemental appropriation for regional planning. This is for our issue 1, round 35 township road projects. Putting $1,321,268.19 into the contract services. That is the total amount of the bid and contract.
When does all this work begin?
Contract, we need this put in place so that the certificate can be approved, then it goes to contract protocol. As soon as that's done, we'll bring it over, get it signed, and they can start. So hopefully September.
Okay. I said, how many more roads we can have go down here before we can't get anywhere?
Maybe we can approve it before the company leaves.
Right.
They already know.
Yeah.
Mike and Evans.
Okay,
good. Keep the trailer right there.
Okay, and I have a supplemental appropriation request from the sheriff's office. This is for the concealed carry license fund. Asking for $3,500 in salaries, $51 in Medicare, and $490 into PRS. Sheriff did some research into the uses of that funding. And as you know, he's increased hours to be able to be open, that people could come in and do get their concealed carry license. And he has found out that he could use some of that funding for salaries. So,
okay.
so that's a good thing. I think he posted that a while ago.
That's good.
And then I have a supplemental appropriation from the auditor's office into the admin fees line for $2,800. And this is for, these are the fees that the auditor is to collect from both real estate assessment and manufactured home settlements. Also, the delinquent advertising is charged back to the levy entities in this line, which we get reimbursed for. They were just a little higher this year than the initial budget had projected, so she needs an additional $2,800.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? Get charged back?
Sure.
How did you word that?
The delinquent advertising is charged back to the levying entities.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Thank you.
And then I have resolution authorizing Seneca Regional Planning Commission as the grants administrator for the Capital Improvement Community Park Recreation Conservation Project pass-through grant agreement. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources authorizing the executive director of regional planning to sign documents and authorizing the president of the board to sign the programmatic agreement pending prosecutor's approval. And she can explain, I think that's the School of Op.
Yeah, that's the Opportunity Park Grant. So that was the state capital budget funding. Yeah, that is the $200,000 to go towards the Opportunity Park.
Okay.
Then I have the resolution authorizing the Seneca County Museum to apply for the Ohio History Fund grant for bricks and mortar, and authorizing the president of the board of commissioners to sign agreements, contracts for the grant fund. I have a resolution approving the fact-finding report recommendations between the Seneca County Sheriff, Ohio Patrolman Benevolent Association, SERB case number 2020. I'm not going to read all these numbers, so I'm just going to say for the rank unit, the deputies and dispatchers unit, for the cooks and maintenance unit, corrections officers unit, and the medical tech unit. And that will be for 21, 22, and 23. I have a resolution fixing time, date, and place for a public hearing for the vacation of a portion of Continental Street, Township Road 198A, located within Hopewell Township, Seneca County, Ohio. The Hopewell Township Board of Trustees met on the 19th of July and passed a resolution, submitted the resolution to us in July, and
So they're in favor of it. For some reason, I got the sense that they weren't in favor of it.
no, they are requesting this. Talking to Mark Zimmerman, this was also attempted to be done in 1996, so there'll be a lot of discussion at the hearing. So there's some issues with it. So,
Okay.
but we're required to have the hearing, so we're setting the time and date for that. That will be September.
So they're not talking about vacating the whole road, they're talking about vacating a portion of
It's
the
just a
road?
portion of it.
So
At
we
the
go out
end?
here.
At the end.
Far west?
If you look at the map that they sent, the aerial, you can see Township Road 198, and at the end of it, there's like woods,
Yeah.
and that's the area they want to vacate.
Was it ever meant to connect with something else?
There's a couple lots back there, so vacating this land will landlock.
Oh.
So that's,
So if I own the lots, I'm not happy about that.
right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
And that was the issue back in 1996, and will obviously be
We
concerned.
go out to the site for the hearing and we can't.
We don't know, since this is a township requested vacation, we do not need to do the viewing. We have the maps. I mean,
That's a good
obviously you can
idea.
go out and look at it if you
Yeah, I
want.
think this is probably the first one since I've been here.
The township is
Townships have
actually, yep,
requested it.
yep, yep.
Okay, yeah,
That was
I'm
new
gonna
for me
go out
too.
there. I'm gonna go out there and look at it.
Yeah, I don't know, this is, I mean, we've looked at 3 or 4 alley vacations, but never have we looked at one of the township.
Nope, usually
So we'll
they're
have
from
hearing here,
the,
public- all the sides will come in here.
yep, I have to send out the notification to all the abutting landowners today, since we've set the time and date, September 16th, 2021, 11 a.m. here at the Commissioner's office. And we'll get those letters out to the property owners today, and we'll have a greater discussion, obviously, at the hearing. And then I have a resolution authorizing the Seneca County Board of Commissioners to enter into an airport rescue grant agreement with the Federal Aviation Administration, allow President Michael Kirshner to sign any and all related documents effective 8/18/2021. This is the $32,000 that is part of the American Rescue Plan that the FAA received and authorizes us, so.
What was, the date was 9/15, that's a Wednesday?
9/16.
Oh, 9/16,
That's
Thursday.
Our regular meeting.
It's our board day,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
9/16.
Okay, boy,
Oh, I think that's what I said.
my ears are ringing.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's why I asked you. I thought I heard 16.
Yep, 16,
Sorry, everybody.
Thursday, yep.
Okay, thank you.
That's all I have.
Okay, you want to sit closer to her?
Sushi and Tyler?
My ears ringing, I gotta turn my hearing aid down, and I'm good.
I keep hearing bells.
That's the front door.
Might have some more bids being turned
I
in.
thought it was
Okay.
a church, here it's the front door.
Shut the front door. Oh, we got another one, huh?
Yes.
Boy, it was a good thing we waited.
That's why we wait.
Wait till 10:30.
Hi.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Well, so we have a few minutes before we have a bid opening. Tom, what do you got to say? What question you got today?
Is the museum open?
Yes,
Teresa?
yes it is. We've been open since July 1st. We're open Wednesday through Saturday from noon to 5.
Say it one more time so everybody can hear you.
We are open Wednesday through Saturday from noon to 5 o'clock.
Every week.
Yes.
You need some volunteer hours, Tom?
No. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a good question.
Yes, Audrey, let's hear what you have to say today.
Just a couple things from us today. TISA. First thing is, you probably saw an announcement go out the day before yesterday that we will have a new team member at TISA again. So we hired Chandler Grooms. This is a partnership between Terra State Community College and Vanguard Sentinel Career and Technology Center. And this individual is going to be running Northwest Career Ready, which is a regional business advisory council that will be managing that relationship with all the schools in the area, including schools outside of Seneca County. It's a regional partnership. And he will be residing in our office, so he will be a member of the TSEP team, but he will be specifically working on that workforce initiative with students. So that's a big announcement for us. Our family is growing again. Any specific questions on that
This
should
picture,
probably be,
you had a picture of something, was it in the paper this morning?
I believe it was,
Something,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that was on the online version anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so any specific questions about that initiative, direct to David. He's been the one putting in the work on that, but that was a big announcement for our office. So there's that.
That's exciting.
Is his position funded through Terra and the other entities, or is that
Through-
your guys' budget?
Nope, yeah, it is funded through Terra and Vanguard Sentinel as a partnership, and we provide the office space and supplies and all that type of thing. But
Well,
it's funded
from
through
what I
them.
understand, Sentinel, Vanguard Sentinel now is accepting freshmen and sophomores as well. So it's just not only juniors and seniors, so those ranks have swollen. I mean, I think there's as many kids as Sentinel as at least there is in one of the schools around, so.
Yeah, yep, it's a big initiative with everything else that deals with workforce that Northwest Career Ready exists for. But again, that's David's baby, so any specifics, talk to him about that.
Right.
All right, next thing, you should have seen an announcement yesterday. We announced the Downtown Summit for this year, so Amy's very excited to have you all join her, hopefully, September 23rd. They just announced we'll be that event at the Chandelier, and that is the annual, they celebrate everything good that's going on downtown and also get feedback from the community, that type of thing. So you all are invited. Information about that is on Facebook and our website, but that was just the save the date for that was announced yesterday. David and I are also doing a lot of work with the Rural Broadband Task Force, which the kickoff meeting was held on Monday. We were happy to have Commissioner Paradiso there. It was very successful. We had a great turnout, and we do have a liaison now from almost every township and village entity. We're still working to get a point person from just a few of them, but we have really great rural representation from every school district, township, and village, as well as all the providers in the county. So that's going really well. The kickoff went great. If you want any details about that, you can contact David or I, but we're really excited that that is moving forward. So, and that is, the point of that, again, is to get a plan done and in place for what we should do to tackle broadband moving forward. And we're happy to have Charlene helping us with that initiative as well. All right, and then the last thing will be, you will see an announcement going out soon. Our Tiffin Community Development Initiative called Dream Big Tiffin will be launching next week, so you'll see more information going on about that. But in general, anyone wishing to submit a project to be considered for prioritization as a community development project in Tiffin should contact me to figure out how to get involved in that initiative. The announcement will probably be going out in the next couple of days, but that window will open next week. So I believe David and I are going to come and talk in detail a little bit more about that initiative to you guys at some point, but just wanted to give you a heads up that you're going to be seeing
What's the
that
name of
from
the
us.
initiative?
Dream Big Tiffin. So last year was the first year for the cycle. This will be our second year starting that cycle. So
Okay.
we will provide you some more
I kind of like
details.
to have Seneca County in that name.
We have,
We have one,
what do we call it?
see Seneca Grove.
Seaside.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, the one that we're doing is only Tiffin. So that's the difference there, but we
Got
want
it.
to make sure you all are aware. And then Charlene has the county-wide one, so we'll come and talk to you about that more at some point. So,
Thank you.
all right, I think those were the only announcements from TSUP today. Is there any questions for me or the rest of my team?
I forget the name, but the CEO program for the students.
Yes, thank you.
Which you're
Yes.
running, so, yeah. give us
Yes,
an
yeah,
update.
yeah. Everyone is invited to join us for the kickoff for our very first class of program. That is happening next Tuesday night at Ironwood. You can register for it, and the link for that is on our website. It's on North Central Electric's website. I'll send it to you if you want. We've been trying to send invitations out. But yeah, please join us for that. That'll be kicking off. We've been working on this program well over 2 years now, but the first class is actually going to just start meeting this month. So it's been a long time coming. It's been a ton of work, and it's finally here. So we appreciate
I
everyone's
read the
support.
article, 39 businesses are participating, and
Yep.
it's just, this is great
Yeah.
stuff, good stuff.
Yep, a lot of people involved that made that happen, a lot of time spent, but I think it's going to be a really great both workforce and business initiative to get our young people involved in that here in our county. So
How many people do you have attending the class?
we have 9 students this year starting off. We normally, about 10 students is what you get on your first year of the program, because the recruitment, without having had any previous students in your community that can advocate for it, is usually pretty difficult. But then, so usually it jumps up about doubles the second year, but that's right on par for what they usually expect for the first year. So we do have about 8 students from various different districts across the county.
Good.
Yep, any other questions?
Thank you, Audrey.
All right, thanks, guys.
I think I need to get a motion and approval on the new business.
Yes.
All right?
Make a motion that we approve the new business?
Yes.
I'll second that.
Okay, any additional discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Schuff,
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Kirschner.
Yes.
Should have given you dirty looks.
No, but I was starting to feel them a little bit.
I can see it.
Staring.
Can't hear this side, I can feel the dirty
The
look.
furnace kicked on, so I knew something's cold
Yeah.
over there. Bid opening, we have one at 10:30.
Yes.
We have 2.
2 this time.
We have a rep here.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Where'd you come in from?
I come from Finley. We're based out of Holland.
Okay.
So
Good.
How many barriers did you have to avoid to get here?
it was actually a pretty smooth drive.
Was it? Yeah, right. You were on the correct side of town then, evidently.
I left a little early in anticipation, but smooth drive this morning.
Smart.
Okay. So this is again for the crossway improvements. The first bid I have is Telemon Construction Incorporated out of Sandusky, Ohio. Let's see, they've got it broke down into a bunch of alternates. So Proposal 1, general trades work, bid $156,499, 156,499.00. Alternate 1 says paint exposed structure, bid is $3,358, 3359.00. Alternate 2 is paint operable partition, $1,621, 1621.00. Alternate 3, replace vinyl on operable partition for $5,037, 5037.00. Alternate 4 is flooring, $129,882, 129,882.00. Alternate 5, exterior doors, door hardware, and glazing scope, $21,847, 21847.00. Alternate 6, electrical scope, $44,098, 44098.00. And then alternate 7 is plumbing scope. And the bid, $50,417, 50417.00.
Good, I ran out of page. No more alternates?
Nope, that was it. What,
Tell
7?
them the non-union arm of another company?
Yes.
What's the other company, do you know?
Motion.
Yeah, Moser, yeah.
Okay.
And, okay, so the next bid is Midwest Contracting out of Holland, Ohio. For proposal 1, general trades, $139,800, 139,800.00. Alternate 1, $3,450, 3450.00. Alternate 2, $2,600, 2600.00. Alternate 3, $5,950, 5950.00. Alternate 4, $133,900, 133,900.00. Alternate 5, $32,250, 32250.00. Alternate 6, $42,400, 42400.00. And alternate 7, $51,000, 51000.00. And those are the only 2 I have.
So who is in charge of this job and who is going to be who's going to oversee this?
The Crossway and their engineering firm is,
Some engineer signed up to do it.
Yes.
Can we cherry pick any of these bids?
they will, yes, that's why they did it as
Plumbing,
alternates.
Okay, I got you.
Yep,
All right, so you submit
Goes
those,
back to them.
away we go.
yep.
Was there an engineer's estimate or no?
I don't see it on this document, I looked for that.
Okay. It doesn't matter, I guess, at this point, because we go through this one 100 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any remarks from this astute audience we have today? No? Jimmy, make the announcement. Yes.
I got a remark.
All
You
right.
mentioned the morning paper to her. I get the morning paper sometime after lunch. Just a comment.
It
doesn't come.
in the mail, you get yesterday's paper, don't you? You get
Well,
today.
yeah, it's a little late,
Yeah,
but it's not the morning paper anymore.
no.
Yeah.
Well,
I just wanted to make that
stand
comment.
advertisetribune.com and get it at about 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but you think somebody my age is going to turn a...
You can do it.
At 89 years old, no.
We've seen you hop on Zoom a couple times.
Yeah, I know. That was tough.
Yeah.
I gotta congratulate
Yeah.
these guys for doing that. They done a good job with Jimmy back here. I appreciate that.
I just figured out 2 weeks ago I could actually do the crossword online.
So
So,
that's where you.
yeah, that's why the door shut. Yeah,
That's why you don't visit us in the front anymore.
yeah.
Sort of like me in solitaire online.
Uh-huh.
It happens, but it's slow.
Jimmy, make the announcement, brother.
Yeah, if you're joining us online through Zoom and you'd like to come forward now, you can hit the unmute button. I don't think there's anyone on the phone line, but it is *6 to unmute if you'd like to come forward and make a comment during the public comment portion of the meeting.
Well, I don't want to put him on the spot, but let's promote something. I'll go off on a high note. Michael Strong, I see you're on the line. You want to throw a pitch in for the Ritz Theater, and we're back to productions now. What's the first entertaining group that's going to be there in the near future we can all look forward
We've
to?
got the Ritz Theater, Ritz Players coming up in early September. The first main stage show is a Foreigner tribute on October 2nd. Trace Adkins is sold out already on October 8th, and then just roll on from there, God willing.
You're not going to Put in Bay today to watch Blake Shelton, are you?
No, I thought I'd skip that one.
You did? Okay, probably a wise decision. Well, we're looking forward to getting back in the Ritz, and right before we go to the Ritz, we're going to go to the museum, check that out, and then go eat someplace in one of the local restaurants and come to the Ritz. That's a night out on
Great.
Saturday, yeah.
Awesome.
Anybody else out there?
Blake Shelton was last night, Commissioner Kirchner.
Yes.
Blake Shelton was last night, Commissioner
Oh,
Kirchner.
it was? Oh, thank you. Were you there?
Yeah, I had 5 deputies there. Sheriff Lavorchek asked all the surrounding deputies, or surrounding sheriffs, for assistance because it was so overpowering, the manpower
I bet.
issues. So we got back about 1 a.m. last night.
You're not
after
gonna
the
make a-
last ferry.
You're not going to make a request for a boat, are you?
No.
No, or a helicopter.
Keith Urban is today.
Yeah, okay. You back over today?
No, I'm not. 3 of the deputies are repeating the work today. They're getting paid by the promoter, so it's not any
No, I
taxpayer
know.
money or
That's
anything.
great.
So.
Okay.
I was free. I just helped them out.
But you
It
got
was definitely hot. It was definitely a good event. No arrests or anything. I think they said there were about 15,000 people there.
Wow.
How many thousand?
15.
15,000 people, holy moly. Put in Bay is quite a place, isn't it?
It's a lot of boat
It
rides.
sure was. His wife was there with them last night and did 2 songs with them, so that got the crowd really going.
What's the T-shirt? A quaint little drinking village with a fishing problem? Okay. Jimmy, anything else? Hearing none, we are. What do you got? Oh, proclamation. my
Real
goodness,
quick
yes.
proclamation,
So we
please.
have 2 proclamations here. I'll take one, and Commissioner Paradis's got the other. Whereas Paul Shoemaker has given more than 30 years to the Tiffin Youth Football League, serving as coach and as commissioner, Shoemaker has given his time, talent, and treasure to create and strengthen a proud local institution since he has started as a coach in 1988. And whereas Shoemaker's hard work and dedication to local youth sports is respected, recognized, and appreciated by the Seneca County Board of Commissioners, and whereas Shoemaker, who retired from the league in 2018, won at least 5 championships in his career as coach in the league. And whereas Shoemaker made a difference in the lives of thousands of young players, giving them the opportunity to play a great sport while also teaching them life lessons, Shoemaker's efforts have not only helped launch the career of many successful football players, but has also helped players become successful adults. And whereas the Seneca County Board of Commissioners believe that Shoemaker's positive contributions to our community, our youth, and the Tiffin Youth Football League deserve special recognition. And therefore, it be resolved that this Board of Commissioners of Seneca County, Ohio, recognize the last weekend in August annually as Paul Shoemaker Tiffin Youth Football Weekend, as this is the weekend in which the league starts its regular season each year. Paul Shoemaker Tiffin Youth Football Weekend is the last weekend annually each weekend and last weekend of August. In witness thereof, we, the Seneca County Board of Commissioners, have hereunto set our hand to this proclamation this 26th day of August in the year of our Lord 2021. Commissioners Kirschner, Paradiso, and Schuff. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. Good. I have a proclamation. Whereas this year approximately 191,930 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in the United States. Every year, roughly 33,000 will die from this disease. Whereas in Ohio, an estimated 9,000 new cases of prostate cancer will be diagnosed, an estimated 2,000 deaths will occur in 2021. Whereas men with relatives, father, brother, son with a history of prostate cancer are twice as likely to develop the disease. And whereas prostate cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in American men, behind only lung cancer. And whereas men who served in the military who have been exposed to chemicals and herbicides are at a higher risk for developing prostate cancer. Whereas 1 in 9 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. African American men are at the highest risk for the disease with a rate of 1 in 6, 2.2 times more likely to die from the disease. Whereas education regarding prostate cancer and early detection strategies is critical to saving lives, preserving and protecting our families. The economic and social hardship it has on the families is huge. Prostate cancer is estimated to cost over $8 billion in direct medical expenses. Whereas nearly 3.1 million men in the U.S. are living with prostate cancer. That number is estimated to climb to 4 million by 2024 as men in the baby boomer generation age. All men are at risk of prostate cancer, and we encourage the citizens of Tiffin to increase the importance of prostate screening. Now, therefore be it resolved that we, the Board of Commissioners, Seneca County, do hereby recognize September as Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, in witness whereof we, the Board of Commissioners, set our hand under this proclamation, 26th day of August, the year of our Lord, 2021. Commissioner Kirschner, Commissioner Schuff, Commissioner Paradiso.
Perfect. Jenny, what's the caller?
I don't know.
You Google.
We will be lighting the courthouse. We have an application to light the courthouse to reflect this proclamation as well. Shout out to
Light
Mike.
blue.
Pardon me?
Light blue.
Light blue.
That's
Shout
what it
out
says.
to Mike Reeser, a friend of ours who started a fund maybe 11, 12 years ago. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer. He's passionate about it. He's raised a lot of money. He has a fund set up at the Community Foundation.
Golf outing first weekend of
Golf
September.
outing first weekend of September. And these dollars are used back in our community to put on awareness events. I've attended a few. They're called Man Up, and it's a good time, but it's a serious event as well. You learn a lot, and so him and his family do a great job of keeping this going in our county. So hats off to them.
They do.
I think that does it. Thank you.
Okay. It is 10:48 and we are adjourned.